Coach Goodale, what's going on? How you
What's up,
doing?
Kiss? How you doing?
I got a couple questions here for you. Got you here at Long Branch, New Jersey for Guard State Wrestling camps. Growing up in Jackson, local guy here. So just want to ask you a few questions about last year and how things went and the transition of everything that's happened with you over the past couple of years and moving forward, what's going on next year. So pretty big recruiting class this past year, huh? Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we brought in 8 guys. 7 of them are nationally ranked in the top 5 of their weight class. Here, give or take, top 5, top 10. Guys who have won at the national level, and guys we could feel, with a little bit more mature, they'll be ready to score points at the national tournament. And that's kind of what you always want to do. Every program striving to do. We're certainly had to fast forward it, make it happen really, really quick. Basically, with where we're at with our conference and who we wrestle year in and year out. So, getting guys like Joe Grello, Kevin Mulligan, Matt Correcti, Brett Donner, who is a local guy, Paetzel, Mackel, and those guys, we feel in a couple of years they'll be able to win matches at the national tournament. Now, we understand a couple of them are going to have to probably go pretty quickly, maybe right out of the gate, but that's what we're trying to create. That's the type of kid we're trying to bring in is again, guys that can score at the national tournament, because we all know that this is what this sport's all about.
Yeah, just to, I guess, add to that, I would say last year was, you've had great years, but last year was kind of that year to kind of really establish you guys as a powerhouse. Would you not kind of agree with that?
We got a long way to go to be a powerhouse. We did have a really, really good year.
Yeah, but
it was exciting. It was a jump. It was, we put ourselves in position to have 3 or 4 All-Americans. We ended up with 2.
Yeah.
We were top 10 program the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
We beat top 10 teams. We had 3 or 4 wins over top 10 teams. So we feel like we can wrestle with everybody.
Yeah.
We had a great Big Ten tournament, and we're one of 3 schools to qualify all 10 guys to the national tournament. So it was a huge step for our program. Now, the best programs in the country, they always back it up, and it happens year in and year out.
That's my next question for you, kind of, is where does it go with, I guess, graduating Parati, and Billy was a senior last year too, right? So that's 2 big holes, and I guess where do you move forward with that?
Well, it starts with, like you said, that recruiting class and guys that can come in and wrestle pretty quickly, and you just got to keep bringing more guys in that are able to do what those guys did. And it's going to be hard to replace Anthony Parati. He's a 4-time qualifier, 2-time All-American, and won so many big matches for us. And Billy Smith as well. He was huge for 4 years. It's a good thing to have a really athletic, talented heavyweight who scores.
Yeah, they're not easy to find.
They're hard to come by. So they'll certainly be missed. We feel like we're bringing in guys that in time can do what those guys did. But, Parati was a leader. It was a leader by the way he wrestled. Was a fan favorite. He got the crowd into it. Wrestled with a lot of emotion. And we try to get all our guys to kind of follow that suit. It'll be hard to do, but we think we can replace those guys in time.
Yeah. How are ticket sales looking for Princeton right now?
They're good. It's an outdoor match. We're excited about it. I wish we got ahead of the game. Iowa kind of beat us to it, but that was a great turnout. It's great for our sport. We're not trying to save this sport. We're just trying to continue to promote it, put it in front of the, in the limelight and on the front of people's minds. In New Jersey, it's a great opportunity. We want to put 20 plus in there that night, November 19th, and right now we're at 7 or 8, so we feel good about it.
Pretty good start.
Yeah, so we got to make it an exciting day, and it'll keep drawing people to Rutgers Wrestling.
Yeah. Last thing, I guess, just going on the theme of camp, Guard State Wrestling, just you being a local guy of the shore and growing up in New Jersey, before you got there, everyone kind of left, and you've done a good job, I think, keeping guys in state. Just what does New Jersey wrestling mean to Rutgers?
It's really important. It starts at this this grassroots, these youth wrestling camps, and then of course we have the high school guys coming in. But we try to do as many of these as possible, because for us it's important that we get these little guys growing up, becoming a Rutgers wrestling fan, following our program, and the only way to do that is to get out in front of them and do these clinics. It certainly helps to have Donnie Pritzloff, as we all know, is one of the best young coaches in America.
Yeah.
And he does a ton of these as well up in North. He's more of a North Jersey guy. And he says I'm South Jersey. I'm not. I'm Central. Jersey Shore.
There's a confusion thing going on there.
I'm a Central Jersey guy. I grew up right around the corner here. And I love the Jersey Shore. And there's so many good wrestlers in this area. And we just got to keep doing things like this. And as these guys get older, they start coming to more matches and start believing in what we're doing.
It'll definitely transition. Thanks, Coach.